What's up, MEGO fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. And guys, MEGO fans, Mad Monster series fans, it's Monster Thursdays. We're back, guys. We're back, and we're back with a fury. We have the main man himself, Dracula. Or should we say, the dreaded Dracula. This is a Figures Toy Company reproduction from the 1974 Mad Monster series, The Dreadful Dracula figure. The original vintage Dreadful Dracula was produced and manufactured in 1974 by MEGO. As you can see, we've done all of the, well, pretty much all of the figures, and I'll get into that. You say, well, M.I.B, there was only 4. Well, we'll get into that, and we'll talk a little bit about that. It's Monster Thursdays. We're going to talk monsters today, guys. Dracula is one of the coolest of the 4. I'm a huge Mummy fan, though, and Wolfman fan. But Dracula is the most mysterious creature out of all the monsters, and I think we all can agree on that. And MEGO, to me, in their own quirky way, got this figure right. Everything from the one-piece painted on outfit to the cape, the crazy eyes, and yes, the eyes and hands glow in the dark. So just a really cool figure. These guys, once again, they were quite popular in the 1970s. Not so much in my household, though. I didn't own any of these guys, and I wanted some of these guys. My brothers had some of these guys, but I didn't have any of these guys. That's why I have all of them now. Everything on Dracula has been perfectly reproduced, replicated by Figures Toy Company. And this is probably from original molds and, tooling that MEGO actually used, because they did a beautiful job. These figures are sold in 2 places, on Figures Toy Company's website and Classic TV Toys website, and that's Figures Toy Company's sister site. So you can't lose. These are just, this is a phenomenal figure. And if you are a historian of MEGO, you or just a huge fan, you have to have these guys in your collection. The vintage Dreadful Dracula and the rest of the gang are extremely expensive. These guys are very expensive. Hard to find in this condition. I believe this is a Lion's Rock type of a carded figure from the 1980. But they came in a different packaging, from the window box to the solid box, Kresge cards, you name it. You could get this guy in several variations back in the day. Let's bring him a little closer. I feel like I'm reaching here. I'm gonna get you guys some great shots here. The selling point for this figure for me, and has always been, Because I always liked this figure, especially when I was in my 20s. I was looking for the vintage ones, but they were so hard. And back then, there wasn't no such thing as as the internet, guys. So you just couldn't hop on a computer and punch up a website and grab these guys. Like this just didn't work like that back in the day. But the selling point on this guy was this outfit. I thought this was the coolest outfit. And you say, well, M.I.B, it's just a little jumpsuit that's been painted, with buttons and a little tie. But the quirkiness to me was just, once again, it was just cool. MEGO at the time could not use the exact likenesses of the monsters because of they were fearful of Universal, who owned the rights to the monsters. They were fearful of being sued, so they had to alter these guys and give them crazy names like the Dreadful Dracula, and even crazier faces. But the cool thing about Dracula is, how does he look? Do you want him to look like Bela Lugosi, or do you want him to look like something, like maybe a real creature, So you really couldn't go wrong. And MEGO knew that they couldn't really go wrong with this, and producing these awesome figures. Guys, tell me what you think of the Dreadful Dracula. Do you own this guy? Are you looking for this guy? Please leave your comments in the comment section right underneath this video. Let's turn this guy around. Check out the back here. Once again, just the artwork on these guys is just beautiful. Just beautifully done. Look at that. Bringing back childhood memories. Definitely. And that's why this series is so popular now with collectors. Because we remember these guys when we were kids. You can get the Monster Castle, the Mad Monster Castle. This is a 2012 Figures Toy Company release. This is Series 1. You say Series 1? Well, there was a Series 2, and we'll get into that. There are actually 6 more figures. Very difficult to find at this point. And 4 of those figures, I must say, believe it or not, we don't have. But there were 2 variants. There was a variant of Frankenstein, and there was a variant of Dracula. And Dracula actually he came with red hair. And Frankenstein came with blue hair. So they were known as the red-head Dracula and the blue-head Frankenstein. And these are variants. Now, the vintage versions of the red-head Dracula and the blue-head Frankenstein are extremely, extremely hard to find. They are very desirable. They are extremely rare. Bring this guy a little closer here. Extremely rare. There was one on eBay. Oh boy, this was probably about maybe a month or so ago. That was going for about, I want to say $3,000. $3,000 for the red-head Dreadful Dracula. $3,000. So you're going to pay you're gonna pay some money for these guys, vintage wise. To get them in this condition, our Dreadful Dracula is C10 museum quality example for our museum. To get him like this, vintage, you're gonna pay thousands of dollars, guys, and that's the way it is. That's the collecting market. They are hard to find. They're once again, they're extremely desirable figures. Beautifully done. Guys, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. We appreciate our subscribers, our new subscribers. We've got a lot of new subscribers within the last week. Welcome to the family. This is what we do, guys. All day, every day. We just enjoy ourselves. We enjoy talking about collectibles. We enjoy really sharing these wonderful figures and museum pieces as far as we're concerned. So stick around, guys. We got more goodies on the way. We want to get the chatter started on our Dreadful Dracula. What do you think about him? Do you like him? Did you ever like him? And do you want to see the redhead Dracula? All these questions, guys, we don't mind answering. And guys, with that being said, grab your favorite beverage, hop on a couch, kick back, and tune in to the M.I.B. Master Museum channel. God bless. And keep collecting.